So did you just get a new laptop and you're trying to play your games, but you see that the temperatures are raising above your comfortable level, such as 91 or 95 degrees, and it's getting very close to TJ max or thermal throttling level, and you're getting FPS drops, or you're leaving performance on the table? In this video, I'll show you how to undervolt Intel 11th gen or below or above. It will apply to all laptops in general. One thing to note here is that not all laptop manufacturers allow undervolting. In my experience, Acer has undervolting locked on almost all of their laptops, while Asus, on the other hand, has some undervolting capability. And I have the Asus TUF Gaming F15 behind me right there, which I recently got with an RTX 3060 and an Intel 11400H. But you can follow along the guide even if you have a higher or a lower end processor from the same company, such as Asus. So without further ado, let me show you how to undervolt and reduce your temperatures. Alright, so after you spam F2, this should be your BIOS if you have an Asus laptop. Click on Advanced Mode. Click on Advanced. Scroll down for voltage config, core voltage offset config, enable, and the maximum allowed for my laptop here is -30, which you can check up here, -30 to 50. Positive. We want a negative undervolt because it's an undervolt, an overvolt, so we select the prefix, minus, and I recommend that you start here with 10, then 20, then 30. If anything fails, you can drop down 5 millivolts. So if 30 didn't work, try 25. For me, I've tested it, 30 works. I'm just gonna do 30, save changes and exit, press OK. Alright guys, so these are my charts when I was playing Fortnite. You can see after the CPU undervolt, I was hitting 90 degrees Celsius. And before that, I was hitting 98 or 95. I was still turboing to 4 GHz, but not consistently as the undervolt. And the voltage that was being applied, which is shown here, this was always at roughly 1100 millivolts, which was causing my processor to overheat. Now it never crosses 1075, which lets it kind of, you know, like right now it went to 1097, but just for a short 3-second burst. Not for longer than, you know, 10-12 seconds. So before that it was just sit there and totally just max out the voltage and not give any additional performance. So what if you want to also undervolt your GPU? If I go here, my GPU temps look bearable. Look, it's hitting the thermal limit of 80 degrees and then it's not going anything over that. You can see the graph is flatlining at 80. What if I want to make it lower and still get that max frequency? Like right now, 2000, 2100 at some points. So let's try undervolting our GPU, because the heatsink on my laptop is actually interconnected for both CPU and GPU. So lowering GPU temperatures will also help CPU temperatures. Let's start by downloading MSI Afterburner. So MSI Afterburner. Let's download that. Let it quickly download. You want to install it from the zip file. Select OK, next. Riva tuner, I want that as well. As you can see, we got our skin. Personally, I don't like this skin because it's not very clear, so I'm just gonna go to UI, set the skin to the default V3 Big Edition. Okay, now we can see clearly. There's a memory OC of +150 and core clock of +100. To undervolt your GPU, all you do is press Ctrl F. You'll see this chart. Alright, so we want to flatline the GPU at 2100 megahertz at a lower voltage. So 2100 and then save. There we go. And I don't want to give it any more voltage than it needs, so I'm gonna pull this one down. Alright, once you roughly got it below the max point, press apply, and we'll straighten the line out like so. This was the old chart, now it's the new one. Staying pretty high at 2100 at really low voltage. Now we need to test it. So minimize Afterburner, launch your favorite game or your benchmark. I'm gonna use Fortnite for now, but you can pretty much use Unity Heaven or 3D Mark. Software of your choice. They will push your GPU to the limit. Let's look at the temperatures in Armory Crate. Second screen, which is recorded on my phone up here. And there you have it. You can see how temperatures get lower by even 3 to 4 degrees. Gives you way better performance and headroom for boosting your CPU or GPU to the max possible frequency. Anyway guys, smash that like button if this video helped you. Consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell. If you have an undervolting question, let me know down in the comments below and I'll help you out. There's also a Discord link in the description. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.